Welcome into Sosa's Steam Room. Today we are talking the Bears winning a football game, the three alphas, the Blackhawks as the regular season approaches, and of course, the beginning of postseason baseball. Hit it. What's up, everybody? My name is Drew Edstrom, and the other co-host of this podcast is the one, the only, Blake Van Pocky. Blake, what's up, buddy?
Hey, how's it going?
You have anything to say to our loyal listeners here?
Bears 13-3.
Bears 13-3.
Yep.
Super Bowl, Super Bears.
Super Bowl, Super Bears.
All right, well, welcome into episode 19 of Sosa's Steam Room. A couple of things you need to know. Shoot us an email at sosasteamroom@gmail.com. We have a Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram account. Just search Sosa's Steam Room. We also have personal Twitter accounts, myself at DN Edstrom, and Blake, your Twitter handle?
At Soldier Field, BLG.
Of course.
Of course.
And check out sosasteamroom.com. Good place with a bunch of cool things. Looking to update that real soon. So check us out on there. And then we have a link to our Patreon page as well. So if you want to support us in any way, click that. All right, Blake. Well, I was in Chicago this weekend and I didn't get to see you. So what the heck's up with that?
You were. I had no idea.
You knew and you ignored me.
I had no idea. I ignored you. That's false.
That's true. Very true.
It's false. No.
I don't care if you had to work or anything like that. It's just 100% false.
You should have came to my work?
I should have just came to your work?
Yes.
Well, I'm pretty sure if I just followed you around at work, you get fired. I don't want that for you, Blake.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
I want you to succeed in life and flourish and do well.
Thanks, Drew. I appreciate that.
Yeah, well, I was in the homeland last weekend, visiting Chicago.
Okay.
Got to watch my alma mater, North Park University, take down the Wheaton Thunder in a game of soccer. It was a good time. I got to hang out with some family, but I did not get to see Blake. So for those of you waiting for a live episode, you will have to. Well,
It's not happening yet.
Here's some news, Blake. Here's some news.
Uh-oh.
Around Thanksgiving time, I will be back home from the 18th of November all the way to the 6th of December.
Oh.
So I am home for a very extended period of time, and I'm going to be hanging out around you guys, and we will definitely be doing a live episode.
I'm all for it
At that point. So that's pretty dope. That's some good news.
Yeah.
I'll be working from home for those 2 weeks. So that's fun.
Well, that's good. We'll hang out.
Yeah, I guess we'll hang out. If you don't ignore me and just
hang out.
Yeah, we could just hang out.
Well, technically, you were ignoring me kind of this weekend, so. But we won't talk about it. We'll move on.
Yeah, we'll just move on. I want to check in on the nerves. Nerve update for this postseason run that we're about to embark on. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the Cubs are in the postseason.
They are.
Yeah, they are, Blake. Just news
Wow.
to you. Yeah, I know. Exciting.
Yeah.
Very exciting stuff. Blake, I don't know if you've been under a rock or something like that, but the Cubs are in the postseason, and they kick things off at around 8 p.m. Central Time Friday evening against the winner of the Giants and the Mets. And my nerves are already at about a 6 out of 10 at this point. Last night I started waking up with in a cold sweat, just in the middle of the night, just shaking uncontrollably.
I can see that.
But the nerves are coming. And even watching postseason baseball tonight with the Jays and the Orioles, and that game is still going on as we're recording right now, extra innings. I was nervous watching that game.
Yeah.
So that's how I'm doing. How are you doing?
I'm actually the complete opposite of you right now. My nerves are steady. I'm confident, but I'm sure once the games actually start, all that confidence will quickly dissipate, and I will be similar to what I am during the hockey playoffs, just a nervous wreck.
That's not pretty.
Yeah, it's not good.
Well, I've seen you during both. We had the privilege to go to college together and embark on many postseason journeys together, which has been fun throughout the years. And, it's a weird time for both of us.
Yeah.
But, yeah, my nerves are kicking right now. I don't even know what it is. I'm confident in this team. Don't get me wrong, but,
yeah,
man, I'm still so nervous for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know really what's going to happen, so,
Yeah, you're right. I don't really know what's going to happen.
You don't know.
But
not a genie.
I am not a genie. I'm a genie in a bottle. You got to rub me the right way.
Human being.
I'm a human being. And this human being is going to watch the NL wildcard game tomorrow evening between the Giants and the Mets. Are you going to be tuning in?
Absolutely. I'm very excited for it. Yeah.
Very excited. Good pitching matchup in that one.
Yep.
With Mad Bum and Thor going at it tomorrow evening.
Should be fun baseball game to watch.
Do you have a prediction?
Yeah, I'll go 3-2 Giants.
Interesting, because my prediction is 4-2 Giants.
Whoa.
Yeah, pretty crazy. I think the Giants get those runs late. I think it's tied for majority of the game, and the Giants get those runs late.
They get the comeback?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I just like this Giants team overall, maybe outside of the bullpen. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd much rather face the Mets for sure. Their rotation is completely depleted.
I've seen a lot of Cubs kind of saying taking a similar tone. I heard Alshon this morning on 670 kind of dropped a hint that he wanted to play the Mets in the NLDS. I don't know if you heard that.
Yeah, I did. And, it just makes sense. I mean, the Cubs want revenge. I think they're a weaker team than the Giants. It is an even year if you believe in that crap. I don't necessarily believe in that, but still.
Hey, till it doesn't happen, don't doubt it.
I guess that makes sense. So we'll see what happens tomorrow night with the wild card game. Like I already mentioned, we're already in a barn burner with this one, currently the AL wildcard game. A couple really big plays in this one. Bautista going deep again, Trumbo going deep. It's just fun to have postseason baseball back. There's nothing quite like it. It's each postseason is kind of unique in their own separate ways. I'd say my favorite postseason is hockey. We've talked about this before, ranking our favorite postseason, but hockey is just really fun for me.
Definitely.
Yeah, and I want to just do a little – predictions are dangerous, especially in the postseason, but I want to do some predictions here.
Okay.
So that wild card game, we already both agreed on the Giants, and then we move on to the NLDS, and you see that bracket that I've put there so eloquently.
That's a nice bracket.
I'm going to say the Cubs advance to the NLCS in 4 games over the Giants. And then
sweet.
We'll go.
Not sweet, but 3-1. Okay.
3-1.
Sorry. Wrong round. I'm thinking of the wrong round.
Wrong round. And then I have the Doyers over the Nationals.
Ooh, that's an upset.
Yeah. I have the Dodgers over the Nationals in 5. And then on the other side of things, I'll just say I have Boston going all the way to the World Series. So we'll keep the AL side of the bracket like that.
Yeah.
And then I have the Cubs beating the Dodgers in 6 and having the Cubs and the Red Sox face off in the World Series.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want you to fill in your bracket first before I jump in there with my
Or you
World Series
unveil
prediction.
your... All right. I haven't given this too much thought, but I kind of have a general idea who I think is going to win. I'll definitely say Cubs over the Giants. I'll say 4 games with you. They have one win in there somewhere. And then I'll go Nats over Dodgers. I just kind of feel like the Dodgers, the last couple of postseasons, we've kind of seen them crumble. Even in Clayton Kershaw starts. So, I think the Nats are probably a better team overall too. So I'm taking the Nats. And on the other side, it's hard to say who between the Red Sox and the Indians. I think both teams are really good, but I'd probably go Red Sox. And then Cubs over Nats in 6 games. And do you want me to say who I think is going to win, or do you want to go?
I'm going to go Cubs in 7 games, winning at Fenway.
Oh.
How about you?
Yeah, the AL one. I forgot about that. I'll go Cubs in 6. Is it 2-2-1-1-1?
I believe.
I forget. So Cubs taking it home at Wrigley.
That's a good prediction. Hopefully that comes true. I have an update.
Honestly.
I have an update on our Toronto-Baltimore score.
Uh-oh.
Encarnacion hit a walk-off homer to send the Blue Jays to the ALDS to face off against the Rangers.
That dude's crazy.
He is crazy. He's got the parrot on his arm probably right now.
What a player, dude. What a player.
Yeah. He's always great. I think it was a 3-run homer. So
that Blue Jays team is fun.
They are fun. There's a lot of douchebags on that team, to be honest with you, but I kind of like them.
Yeah, they're nice douchebags.
If you can be such a thing, I guess.
I'll say this. I cannot stand Tulowitzki.
Seriously?
He drives me crazy. Huh. Yes. He just annoys me. I don't know what it is. He annoys me.
I don't mind Tulo so much.
Yeah. See others?
Yeah. I don't mind the Blue Jays. I just think they are kind of jerks.
Yeah.
But I don't mind them. Sometimes I like jerks. I think the Rangers are bigger jerks than the Blue Jays. But that's just my opinion.
That's just your opinion?
Yeah, and I'm sticking to it.
I'll say the Cardinals. I know they're not in the playoffs.
No.
That's the St. Louis Cardinals. You've heard of them?
Who?
The baseball team with some red.
Who? I'm not familiar with that team.
Never heard of them?
Yeah, they're not in the postseason, so I'm not really familiar with them.
Yeah, I didn't even know much about them, but someone told me that some team from St. Louis tried to, make the playoffs and they failed to. So,
well, sounds like an awful place.
I don't even think it's real. It might not even be real.
It's probably not real. Anyway, back to the Cubs, a team that is in the postseason.
Who is real?
They're very real people.
They're real.
What is your biggest concern about the Cubs? If you had to pick one concern, even if you don't have a huge concern, what's your concern?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I saw this yesterday, and was thinking about it, and I was like, is it gonna be starting pitching? No. They're really deep. Is it gonna be hitting? No. They, have enough really solid hitters to get it done. I guess you kind of by default would have to say bullpen, I guess. I mean, I'm not really worried about the bullpen either, but I think over the other things, their defense is fine. Maybe young guys not playing up to what they've played all year, the spotlight kind of get in the way. Maybe something like that could affect the game, but I mean, by default, I guess you say bullpen because it's probably the weakest unit